Shamrock Tarot, general reading, roles could be reversed. May not resonate. This is for Sagittarius. Divine Feminine Sagittarius. Feminist? Oh, you're a feminist. Okay. But you want to lie, cheat, and steal off of an ex-colleague now, since you would have just been grandfathered in, is what we call, into the spiritual connection, but you didn't do that. You wanted to work with lower levels and lie, cheat, steal, and sacrifice innocent people because you need stuff. Your whole wish list, everything came through. You live with your dad. You're mad because you had to get a studio. You guys live in an HOA. You want a Chevy Blazer, a brand new one, a maroon one. Why? You don't have any kids. You don't have kids in football. You don't need to be driving around in the snow. You don't have to get up and be at work at 6, 7, 8 in the morning in snow. You buy them when you gotta drive through snow, like doctors and lawyers and people with kids. You got to be up and ready and out the door before they plow, okay? You don't do that. I've already given you everything that you asked for. You have clothes galore, a studio now. And so since now you're worried about making ends meet, which you don't have to worry about that because your father still provides for you, you want to sacrifice an innocent. Oh, you're going to listen to it because now I have access. So every time your message comes up, you're going to get a microphone on you and you're going to hear the message. I stick with yins for about a year. Okay, you lost yours. Okay, you sacrificed yours to get into my energy. So now you're being charged with that for violating someone's privacy. Because your intentions weren't pure. Well, you're stuck on a platform with all those people that you were working in a group with. There's nothing you can do. You're out in space on a platform, and the light goes on when it's your turn to put on a show. That's what a juggler does. You want the spotlight. You want all the attention. You're going to get it. Looking at everything. So you're mad because you don't have any extra spending money for what? Your hair and your nails? What? People out who even work out, let's see, are you comparing yourself to the newscast people? They get their clothes sponsored and their hair and makeup done to go onto the studio. So who are you comparing yourself to? You don't know. Okay. Well, you need to go get another job. I'm thinking the only thing you qualify for is for a receptionist somewhere during the day. And if they even have those jobs anymore, because that's what your skill level is, a receptionist. And since you have clothes, that would be a good job for you. You can go do that during the day, and then you can go and do your tarot at night and on the weekends, okay? And you're going to be tired and work to death like the rest of us. Because that's what happens when you get out in the real world and you got to prove yourself. You end up very, 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 very tired. You have to go through and experience everything like everybody does, everybody else. You made the choice to not go to school. You had the same opportunities as everybody else. You have a cat that stinks and needs neutered, and you did a death spell on somebody. Wow. A complete stranger. You did a death spell on them behind the moon here with your magic. Because you're out of essence. Well, you're a woman. Where's your essence at here? And then you put a gripping spell on and you did a death spell at the same time. Okay. In your masculine energy, because you're out of feminine energy. So what's wrong? Your donations aren't coming in. You're doing group work. Still unclear about her sexuality. Oh, you tallied up here with your ego, because you're juggling. You don't have any energy. Well, why is that up to a stranger to pay for your bills? If you can't pay your bills, you stop getting your nails done. You don't have any mouths to feed, nothing. This is very sad. You're trying to do, get all the rest of them, control the energy for the eclipse. So it only comes around every 19 years. That's how much energy has been building up for that. And you thought that you were going to control that with a magic wand. Okay. You need to start eating. You are anorexic. You are getting fatty liver because of that, unless you are an alcoholic. I don't know yet. But you have fatty liver, okay? Maybe if you're lucky, that might go away at your age. I doubt that. So you need your body, from not throwing up the stomach bowel, your body has to digest it. It either goes through your stomach or through your liver. And that's how you end up with fatty liver when you are anorexic as an adult. You have that, and you also have a really, really bad toothache. It's completely rotted out all the way down through the roots. You need to have it removed. So I don't know how you're going to do all this when you don't have any insurance. And you're killing people to get cooking utensils. Okay, so you're going to be going on a timeout, okay, because that's the energy you wanted. You wanted to sacrifice somebody, so that's where you're going. You're going on a timeout. Your tooth, excuse me. Oh, you wanted this. You wanted it in my energy that bad, okay? So it's coming. It's coming. Oh, boy, is it coming, girl. Let's see here. Your tooth is completely rotted out all the way through the roots, because that's what your body does when you start running out of calcium, because you're not eating and you're a woman. Your body starts stealing it from your bones and your teeth, because you need a certain amount of calcium in your blood, and you're not providing that for your body because you're anorexic. So what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, my town, my community, my city, we offer, free extraction twice a year, but you don't live in a community like that's going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So that's what you really need to be saving for, okay? Yeah, you were going to do this. It was a wish fulfillment. No, I think getting care, here it is, sacrifice, justice. So this is what you wanted, okay? This is where it fell on top. You want to be justice, okay? You want with a group. You can't do it by yourself. If you're a lawyer or a teacher or a counselor, you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours alone behind the books. Okay, and then you go to work, and then you're out on the field because nobody wants to do these jobs. Then you got to go and be on call. Okay, so you're working almost 24 hours a day. You're lucky you get to lay your head down for 6 to 8 hours of sleep, because you're out in the field taking care of people and doing caseloads. Okay, and let's see, lucky to get about 6, 8 hours of sleep. You want this, okay? And then it's not information that's just downloaded and downloaded and downloaded and downloaded. I mean, that is just completely impossible. How much brain? I mean, your body can't even remember to tell you to eat. You won't even listen that your body's telling you to eat, but you want justice. Okay. Hexing and curses to be justice. But you refuse to go to school. You refuse to better yourself. You refuse to work 2 or 3 jobs. You refuse to volunteer, to have kids, be part of anything, be part of the community, but you want this position. Okay. Oh, but for the money. What money? Did you know that starting lawyers, not even the assistants, okay, the lawyers, the practicing lawyers, they have the worst paying job ever that you can start off with. Yes, it's guaranteed. If you have a government job, that's paid for and guaranteed, because nobody wants this job, and you have to have it for lifetimes until you hear all the cases and understand them. Lifetimes. We're talking a practicing lawyer, okay, lifetimes. And it's the least paying job. They get paid less than the welfare people, okay? But then people that sit and do the Department of Welfare, they have master's degrees and get paid less than people with bachelor's degrees, okay? But you want this money, so it's coming to you, okay? And they still have families and work with the school board and all this other stuff. And here's you just want to sacrifice an innocent person because you want money, not because you need it. I could see maybe if your kids need to choose and your husband was in jail and your dad was an alcoholic, something emergency but there's not. You have a pretty perfect life, and you still want to kill somebody. You did this spell while they were sleeping. Oh, a relationship. Okay, here comes the love. She wants her old past love to come back. Why? Who's on drugs? Ex-ravers. He's still on drugs. Those uppers and downers never stopped. And you're having tower with all these demons because you need sex demons to feel sexy and pretty. Well, because you sold all your energy to the devil is what happens. I'm surprised you haven't sold your soul yet. These demons are yours. So with the backfire, they go back to you, and now you're stuck with them. So instead of the attachment, they're just going to be roaming around your house, roaming around everywhere you go. They're going to be following you. Okay, it's even 10 times worse. You can't attach something that's yours onto someone that's not attached to you physically in this realm. And I'm not talking like, oh, hey, even friends. You can't do that. That's not how that works. You really should have got some information before you decided to work with this group here. And half of that group's already been kicked out. So, I mean, come on now. I don't see any drugs or alcohol with you. I'm very, very discouraged that you would lower yourself this low because you want to be something that you're not. Oh, you're definitely getting the dump of the world on you. You want all the pressure, you're getting it. The weight of the world, darling. Worries. Everything that God can't take care of, all the weight of the world, all the worries. Emperor, you want an emperor. So somebody walked out of your life, but you're not being very clear about it. So I'm not going to give you a clear answer because you can't even be clear about your own life. And the sword was like crooked. Okay. So what are you going to do? You have no charge of your life. Your sword is crooked, going out into outer space, out into the ethers, and you're trying to stop the gods again, stop Saturn. So take over somebody's life, and then you're trying to stop the gods on top of it. That's real funny. Because you want an emperor in your life. You think an emperor is going to come through and magically swing their magic wand and erase your life and make everything better for you. Okay, you might want to go get on an antidepressant because that doesn't happen in the real world. Okay. I mean, you basically want a better truck than someone can provide for you, and they're not going to want to be with you. Okay, so you might want to tone it down a little bit. You want to tone yourself down a little bit there. Okay, think about everyday things that make you happy. Well, your first message is very hard. Waking up to the truth. Welcome to reality. Waking up to the truth. This is the life and reality that you've created for yourself. So either you're fixable or not fixable. Okay. Lots of demons, at least 5. Brokenhearted because somebody cut you out. Well, you want to lay cards down as character cards. You have to put their names on them. It might mean something to you today, but tomorrow might mean something different. You're suffering from psychosis. You don't know the difference between what's real and what isn't real. Okay? You thought you could kill somebody in the middle of the night in your head and get their seat in position in a government position. A standing off government official's position. There's definitely something going on with you. Maybe we have to do a water check there. Because this is just outrageous. Yeah, Emperor and Empress in reverse. So you were trying to maybe cut both these people out, or you thought that Libra's Emperor was the Hermit. So you were taking mother and father's energy through the energy from the solar eclipses to sacrifice them to come to you, but you don't even have a masculine. So you wanted 2 people's souls to die and to magically float to you. Well, you know they either they belong to the devil or they belong to God. So why would they go to you? I mean, this is pretty bizarre that you would cook this up no matter how far away you are. You're somewhere close because you don't have an accent. Because you're not happy, really. You're gonna, oh my gosh. Heal what? What do you want to heal? You're trying to heal something. Yeah, you want a new contract. Jeez, oh man. Contracts are made in heaven. You sold yours. Everybody that came into play was your soul contracts, and you sold them all. So you have to sit there with those broken hearts and broken strings. You sold them. Those are yours. We sent them all back to everybody, okay? It's unclear who this person is. She went, all I know is it's from their past. Yeah, you've definitely been kicked out of the kingdom. You're still falling. So your fall from grace, we call it. Stirring the pot with temperance because you want money. You're trying to stop a marriage, stop God, stop the marriage. Unclear here. Or if this Taurus, if she has a Taurus that jumped her, it's unclear. She don't know the whole story. So yeah, working with the devil, which is pretty sad because I post all of it. It's been posts. And you can't follow one stupid story for one person. Okay, that's pretty bad. And you want multiple cases for the U.S. Definitely psychosis. To move forward, did a death spell on both of them. Sacrifice one, did a death spell on one. And then so that everything would go to you and she could move forward and, you know, she's going to rule the world, I guess, here. There's your burden. Working out of both her egos. So she has an altered personality disorder. Also, move forward, everything to move forward to you, and you're sick of being rejected by love. Well, it's time to be alone. You need to stop worrying about that through tarot magic. You were going to control all this through tarot magic. Well, that's pretty scary. I'm sure your dad probably saw all that and was probably a little frightened, or maybe over all the demons there that you've cooked up. Did he give you a 30-day notice yet? Because it's coming. Your dad don't want to live there. You living there anymore. Something about a family possession is haunted or something possessed now because of you. And he loves you. He cares about you. He doesn't want the relationship to change with you, but he wants your energy out. There's other stuff it's trying to do. I don't read third party. He's completely a wonderful guy. He's supported and take care of you all your life. He's a really good guy. Put up with you. There must be something wrong with you if you're, Daddy's little girl doesn't get this bad, okay? 6 of Cups. Yeah, this person from the past, you want to come back. You want them to go towards you. Definitely an earth sign. They cut the cord or something and blah, blah, blah. We're not even going to get into that. And you wanted a doorway to open up between them because you don't want to be single, which you are single. And you're going to be single the rest of your life because it's going to take a very long time to filter you out. Yeah, you're waiting on an apology. You wanted High Priestess to control someone's apology. Okay. We're going to stop here. Talk to you later.